Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to do whatever it takes to save humanity, even if that means shooting a few dogs in XCOM 2. Yeah, you heard me, I'll shoot a few dogs. Because, think about it for a moment. If there's an incubating alien creature waiting out its gestation period or biding its time for the perfect opportunity to launch its attack and bring humanity down by the throat, you can bet your ass that wicked bastard's gonna be disguised as a dog. Let's run down the list, shall we? Xenomorph from Alien 3, dog. The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing, dog. The Phantoms from Ben Affleck's Phantoms, dog. Also, Ben, by the way, buddy, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo. But it's always a dog. They're cute, they're friendly, they're man's best friend for crying out loud, and you'd have to be an absolute monster to shoot a dog. Which is why, if you find yourself in a situation with some sort of weird transforming alien beast, you gotta shoot the dog. It's gonna suck, admittedly, especially if the alien or ghost or monster or whatever the heck it is you're fighting isn't smart enough to have picked up on the fact that a love of dogs is humanity's greatest weakness, and you wind up blowing somebody's innocent chihuahua in half with a shotgun. Yeah, that'll suck. But think about the consequences if you don't. It's us or them, and I quiero Taco Bell as much as the next guy, but if there's ever an alien invasion on Earth, first thing I'm doing, I'm blowing every chihuahua I see in half with a shotgun. I'm just gonna do it. Why do you people love dogs? But aliens, they're in our culture, man. They're in our heads. They know our weakness. They know we love dogs. They're gonna use it against us. It's gotta be done. It's us or them. I'm sorry, furry creatures. So, if the alien apocalypse ever does arrive and you care for the safety of your dog, you keep him away from Perfidious Pete. No dogs on this mission, though. Fortunately, I won't be forced to engage in this particular conundrum. I can murder at will on this one without really any fear. And speaking of murder at will, I think the first thing we gotta do here, let's see if we can get a shot on this distress beacon and maybe blow this bad boy up. Yeah, we can drop a blaster bomb right in here. I think we just go ahead and do this. This should get rid of the device force. Friendly fire will cause damage to a friendly object. No kidding. It's not really that friendly, and if I blow it up, the mission is successful, so this is not a friendly object at all.
We've knocked out the alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
Nice work, Demi Moore. From long range, Demi Moore gets the job done. What's the rest of the team gonna do? Well, now that the enemy position is fully 100% taken care of, I think we come up here and try and set up a top quality ambush. Game says Hulk Hogan is not discovered from this tile. I'm not fully sold on that, but let's test this theory. Nope, not spotted. All right. Well, Frank, you can only see one, but I would prefer that you could see more than one, so let's move you up here. And I feel like maybe we should have... Danny DeVito, you have an autoloader, though, right? Yeah, I was going to have you reload, but turns out we won't need it. Let's just get some Overwatch and a little more fire support up here for you. Dang, Judi Dench, you're probably perfect right where you are, girl. Vito, I want you on Overwatch. Bobby D, let's just get you a little closer to the action, and I think we'll have you go ahead and reload. We did have Bobby D use Traverse Fire, oddly enough. Stallone, you don't really need anything fancy out of you. Let's just bring you around here.
Yeah, of course, you're not going to get anything fancy from me. Just good, solid footwork and flicking a jab, working the punches, hitting the body, breaking down the enemies over the long haul, Pete. Have you ever considered, by the way, the possibility that maybe chickens could be what the aliens decide to use when they try and prepare to infiltrate human society? I mean, chickens are they're nefarious. Why you think Mick had me chase those chickens around like that, Pete? Is because they're so damn dangerous.
I don't think that's why Mickey had you chasing those chickens, Rocky. I sincerely think he just thought it was funny to make you chase chickens all over and think that you were, gonna beat Clubber Lang. I was hoping for a kill there, I'm not gonna lie. We did activate this pod, which really isn't that much of a problem. I was hoping we might get a kill and then possibly a follow-up shot at our little longbow friend. Bruce Willis's cover is now blown. That's a little suboptimal. We do know there's another pod that wandered off in this direction, but we don't know specifically where they have gone. I don't really feel like we're gonna have a whole lot of trouble with these guys in aggregate, though. Let's go ahead and just get an acid bomb out here. This is one kill for Terry Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, this acid's gonna run wild on you, brother.
Most importantly, we have salvo, so we're gonna get some follow-up shots, and it gets the Hulkster a kill and shredded the crap out of this robot's armor. Don't suppose you could hit that other robot? Nope, he's too far away. Well, we can't miss the follow-up shot, so let's go ahead and take it. It's not necessarily a freebie, but we weren't gonna get anything else out of that. Bruce Willis is the only man who can see the longbow, huh? Well, would rather not run through that big puddle of acid. What's your chance to hit him with a thrown axe? Excellent. And with the critical chance here, we've got a reasonable shot at the kill. Nope. Sorry, I had to mute my mic there for a minute. I had a little bit of a cough going. Still not fully over my cold. No kill, but with our scram gun here, we've got an 84% chance for the follow-up. This is respectable. Bruce delivers. I'm really curious what those longbows can do. Although I think now that didn't we mind control one of those once, and it turns out all they have is like just a bunch of shitty grenades. I always treat them with way more respect than they're probably entitled to. Demi Moore, we're still trying to feed you kills. Unless you have a 100% chance to hit this robot with a base shot. 89. Well, we're going to go ahead and take the rapid fire shot then. I'd rather have two 74s. We really only likely need one hit to get the kill. That's all it was. Didn't even waste ammo. Was that loot or promotion? Ah, curses. I was hoping Demi Moore might pick up the cheap promotion. No dice, though. Alright, Dane Judi Dench, I'm going to bring you down to this corner. It seems unlikely that this will spawn a pod, but it would put you in an optimal position if those guys wander back into us to give us a little bit of supporting fire. Bobby D, if you can't be on Overwatch, it doesn't really matter how far you move. Let's just bring you over here. Sylvester Stallone, there is still a sectopod somewhere running around on this map, so we need to be a little bit careful with how we move, but I feel like all of these are going to be relatively safe. That acid bomb, by the way, is going to make it more than a little difficult for us to collect this loot without getting ourselves in trouble. Although Stallone can make it. Not a worthwhile move to take this late in the turn, though. Let's just have old Arnold run in here, cop a squat behind this rock, and get ready for some action. Sly, just Overwatch for me, buddy.
Well, that's right, Sylvester Stallone, keeping a lookout for the team there.
Bruce? We don't know where... Yeah, we don't know where these guys are. No, I don't want to Reaper. I want to conceal. So Bruce Willis is going to be our concealment man. Let's have him do a little additional scouting. I want to find the sectopod and get the perfect drop on it. We really could use a flawless mission here. And also, when we get the drop on enemies, we have a much, much better chance of getting kills to the people who need kills, rather than our high-rank troopers who already sort of got their kill totals as padded as they need to be. This lets us tailor and make sure that the right people are getting the job done. Brilliant work, Pete. Excellent example of doing precisely what you needed to do. Okay, so that's bad. We can run and gun and take out one of the Andromedons. Bobby D, what do you got? Next to nothing. And by next to nothing, I mean literally absolutely nothing. Dane Judi Dench could get us a kill here pretty much without issue. Now, Frank, if we put you in one of these tiles, you're going to be able to see both of these guys as long as we can get you to the corner of a ship. So let's grapple you to, I think, here. The grapple is not technically a move. This costs us nothing. And that should give us vision on both of these enemies. It actually only gives us vision... Wait, we can only see... We can only see the Advent Elite Gunner, but we have an excellent chance of making him not be alive anymore. Let's go ahead and have Frank take this one. Beautiful, and that's 3 kills this mission for little Dan DeVito. He's been getting some work done. We'll hold off on Danny for now. Considering having him steady his weapon, but ultimately it's probably not necessary. Do we run and gun with Demi Moore into the unknown horrors of what may lie back here? What are the odds the sectopod is back here? Considering I saw detection tiles over here earlier before the explosion, I'm going to gamble and say the odds of Demi Moore running into serious trouble back here are relatively minimal. Yep. Okay. So double rapid fire, 295s. If we get double hits, this Andromedon is going to be a robot. 16, Demi Moore with a single shot got most of the way home. And what looked like a miss turned out to be back-to-back criticals, so 32 damage for Demi. That's some pretty solid output. Hulkster, got anything here? No. You would have regular shots if we just had you move. Robot does not have armor. We could also hack the robot if the need arises, or we could have Dane Judi Dench dash up there and kill it. I really don't want to get the kill with Dane Judi Dench, though. I feel like Dane Judi Dench...
I'm trusting you here.
Well, Dane Judi does still need kills. I don't want to use her. I want to save Dane Judi Dench's big cooldowns, though,
Let's get it.
for a potential Sectopod encounter.
Hey, Peter, I gotta point out old Sylvester Stallone. Thanks to the training and the good people at the University of Phoenix Online, Sylvester has an 89% chance to go ahead and take control of this enemy, and I think we're going to go ahead and give her a whirl. Oh, that's right. It's another massive title defense for the reigning champion hacker of the world, Sylvester Stallone. Just one more for Team Sly.
So that robot's on our side now. Don't spawn a pod. He did not, which is perfect. All right, Frank, I think we're just going to have you go ahead and steady your weapon. You have free reload, so there's no reason to have you waste an action reloading. Hulk Hogan, I'm aware there's loot up there, but I'm not really interested in having you maybe rush to get it. Let's just bring you down here. I think we'll have you reload as well. Half of a clip is going into battle with the half a clip. You're going in half loaded. That's going in like half cocked, man. You don't want to go off half cocked. Especially if you're a character from a Neil Stephenson novel, you definitely don't want to go off like half-cocked Jack, although he was kind of a badass. Andromedon Shell. This should not spawn any pods. It is going to leave a trail of tunnel of slop everywhere we go. I think we're just going to have you chill for the moment. I don't want to have you open that door just yet. Dusty Bottoms, head over here. Grab this loot. Advanced Laser Sight, Advanced Autoloader, PCS, Superior Speed, and Superior Focus, I think, is Willpower, which I don't really give much of a shit about at all. Gonna have Schwarzenegger dash back, and that just leaves the Andromedon, who's not gonna take a second action. We're just gonna end our turn here. This Andromedon is gonna be our button man. We're gonna make him go find the Sectopod. Alternatively, we could have Bruce Willis do it in what is gonna be a much safer fashion. Slight misclick there. Still no Sectopod, huh? Is he around back, Bruce? Nope. Okay, so it's very definitely in the ship, and it's going to be, like, over here somewhere then. All right, Andromedon, it's time for you to do what it is that we sort of paid you to do. Execute your mandate. Open this door. Got anything? Nope. All right, well, run in here then. Through the wall? Yeah, there you go. There's our Sectopod. Pretty much exactly where we suspected it might be. How did those guys not take damage from our blaster launchers earlier, by the way? Because we set off a number of those in this room, and 3 Vipers. The 3 Vipers is interesting, because these 3 Vipers, we could probably have Bruce Willis take him down by himself. He's not optimally positioned to do it this turn, and it's definitely not going to happen. Let's make this Andromedon shell a really tempting target. Now we just got to figure out how it is we're going to kill this Sectopod. I feel like a blaster launcher at some point is going to be involved. So who's still got one ready to go? Not you, Dane Judi Dench. You're going to be our ultimate button man. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hate to make this Arnold's first action, but I also would hate not to do it and have everyone wind up dead. So how many can we... Oh, well, here we go. No, because we need this wall destroyed. I'd love to get maximum mega damage here. But that wall's got to go. This might kill 2 Vipers, though. We would need max damage to... Nah, you know what? Nah, that's a... Let's not gamble on max damage. That's a... You know what? Screw it.
Nowhere to hide.
Yes, there is nowhere to hide from the might of Arnold. So we got nothing at all killed with that shot. Fantastic work, guys. We didn't really expect to, but that's fine. We got little Bobby D. De Niro over here who's gonna, well, maybe net himself a kill. He's also gonna bring the walls down. This is what we call the Walls of Jericho. You talking to me, Pete? The Walls of Jericho? Shouldn't that have been a Hulk Hogan reference?
He's the one with the wrestling. I don't think you're talking to me, Pete.
So we could fire our weapon at that sectopod, get some damage. The Sidewinder Serpents. Really, I just feel like the better way to go here. Let's launch this. Just another grenade. This is gonna get 1 kill for Bobby D, who, by the way, is averaging a grand total of 1 kill per mission so far. We gotta try and up that total if we want to ever get him to maximum rank. 5 more damage on our sectopod friend, but a guaranteed kill as well. DeVito, there really isn't much we're gonna get out of you. Demi Moore has no bullets. Do you have an autoloader? You do not. You're also kind of blocked off by a big puddle of acid. So first thing Demi Moore is going to do is reload. And we'll have to come up with like a deeper strategy for Demi in a moment. You hit the sectopod from there? Nope, can't even see it. Could hit it from there, and you would have subsequent follow-up shots on a number of units, which I like. Stallone? No, we can't really afford to get too terribly fancy at this point. Let's bring Sly up here. That's as close as I want anybody to come until Dane Judi Dench kills this sectopod. Pete, are you going to use an Icarus jump here to kill the sectopod? Yeah, I'm going to use an Icarus jump here to kill the sectopod. It's probably the only way we can drop him in a single round. For the Empire, Dane Judi, if you don't mind. This one's for Queen Jammy Dodgers, Tea Cakes, and in general, Totten. So, traverse fire. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and follow that up with a chain shot. This should be a dead sectopod. 16 to 18. Okay, we got 9. If we can get the same output on the follow-up shot, this man is gone. Way to not get a kill, Dane Judi Dench. Needed literally 1 damage out of you, and what? Okay. Good work. Well then, Sylvester Stallone can finish that guy up. He could also finish off the Viper back there, or he could throw a Mimic Beacon, which I kind of don't hate.
On your order.
Maybe we could get Terry Hulk Hogan to have Hulkamania run wild here. What if we lob a plasma grenade? His boosted cores and the extra damage. This is 2 kills, baby.
Throw a grenade.
It's a sectopod for the Hulkster and a Viper for funsies. That's right, brother. Even when you come in against the Hulkster 2-on-1, the Hulkster's gonna take you down. So you're dead then. Perfect. That leaves Stallone with a shot at an Andromedon shell and a kind of bad shot at that Sidewinder Serpents. Even if he hits it, he's probably not going to be able to get a kill out of that. If we have Frank drop down here. Danny DeVito, what kind of shot are you going to have here at this Serpent? I mean, you will have a shot, even if it's only a squad-side shot. 92% is pretty good. I say we take it. This is DeVito's last bullet. 7 damage because of the dodge. Unfortunate, but you know what? It does give us the opportunity to take the kill with Stallone. But I want to kill I can't afford to leave guys unscathed on this mission. If we take the kill, we're not going to get the kill on the Andromedon, and that's just free EXP. And also, Stallone is max. You know what, Sly? No, we're not doing that. I'm using a Mimic Beacon. Way to throw it from right inside of a raging bonfire, by the way.
Hey, come on, Pete, man. You know me, old Sylvester Stallone there. I'm basically fireproof, Pete. I can't be harmed by mortal weapons. I'm like that Witch Queen Agaron guy. No woman, no man of woman born can bring me down.
Well, these are aliens, so I don't even see how that would necessarily reassure you in any fashion whatsoever. No man of woman born. These aren't even men. They could kill you at will.
Oh, Pete, I never actually read the books. I just saw the movies. So sorry.
One grenade gets 2 kills here from Hulk Hogan. I feel like the Hulkster. Do you have a grenade, Hulk Hogan? If you don't, I'm going to airdrop you one. He does not have an explosive grenade, but he does have a blaster launcher. And it'll do the job. So long. This is going to be end of mission, I'm assuming. This is a downed UFO. It's not going to have another pod lurking somewhere. That should be it. 2 kills for Hulkamania, and he still has a salvo action to go. Salvo can trigger off of a blaster launcher? That's really cool. I'm digging that. 15 out of 15 enemies killed. Flawless mission. Team fired on all cylinders, baby. We got a lot of good work done there. Hulkamania finally got a chance to stop running mild and start running wild, brother. I feel good. No Harrison Ford on that mission, but, you know, coming along nicely in the Arnold Schwarzenegger department. Didn't we send Danny Trejo in for leader training? Maybe we should send Arnold Schwarzenegger in for a little leader training. Okay, I'm gonna cut you a deal, Arnold. Okay, what's the deal, Pete? If you get a promotion on this mission for your services, I'm gonna convert you to like our backup Harrison Ford. Pete, I have to play second fiddle to Harrison Ford? I have at least as much box office power as the Ford man. Did you ever see The Sixth Sense, people? Arnold Schwarzenegger was the man putting asses in seats in that film, and if I can draw in box office for shit movie like Sixth Sense, I am the star power, Pete. The star power. Do you really think people are coming to movie to see Michael Rappaport, even though he is super cop? Honestly, if I had to give my choice between seeing Michael Rappaport or Arnold, I'm pretty sure I'd take Michael Rappaport. That guy got his ear bitten off in like a bar fight one time. Michael Rappaport's led an interesting life. That guy's cool. Did he really lose his ear in a grog house fight? I don't know. I may be confusing him with the guy with the silver tongue from The Simpsons. Maybe. But there's definitely something going on with one of Michael Rappaport's ears. It's all jacked up. I'm pretty sure he got it bitten off. How do we do? Most under fire. Demi Moore? When did you get shot at? I don't remember Demi Moore getting shot at. I'm not sure we got shot at all. Oh, she was most under fire because there was, right, lightning reflexes. That makes sense then. Okay, we did get shot at once. Demi Moore did dodge one thanks to her lightning reflexes. I wonder, Demi Moore, these are not quality shoes for you. I'm thinking, you know, your upper body is admittedly a train wreck, Demi, and I've been a harsh critic of it. But your legs and lower body, you know, not bad. I'm thinking the giant Frankenstein foot thing you got going on here, maybe not the best choice of wardrobing for you. You should really try to be able to draw attention away from your upper body and focus it on your lower body. With calves like yours, and they are lovely, Demi Moore, you really should probably be rocking like some stiletto heels, or, you know, like just definitely something with a heel to it. You gotta make the calf muscles pop out and try and draw attention away from your upper body. Maybe wear some leg warmers or something. I don't know. Barefoot with leg warmers could work. Sort of a Jennifer Beals and Flashdance kind of thing. You could be a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, Demi Moore. Wait, wasn't Flashdance also about a stripper? Except, like, Jennifer Beals didn't get naked. It was the shittiest strip club that has ever existed. I'm gonna go to a strip club where the ladies don't actually take their clothes off. Instead, they just sit on a chair and pull a chain that pours water on them. That doesn't really seem like a Steel Town club to me. I think your Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, that's a harder sort of girl. That's the kind of girl who you walk in and she's got a, you know, a plug of tobacco in her lower lip. That's a Steel Town girl. Arnold Schwarzenegger kept up his end of the deal. This is right, Pete. I now demand that you send me to training. Okay, fine. We'll make you a leader. I will bring down John Connor with his own tactics. What ability did you get? Oh, good God. You're only a lieutenant? Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know if I bust a deal, I'm going to face the wheel. And I'm still going to do it. I'm going to give you center mass, but honestly, I think that was your last mission, because I'm pretty sure we have a higher level. Oh, he looks sad. Yes, my heart is broken, Pete. You busted a deal now. You must face the wheel. I'm prepared to face the wheel if it means not having to take a lieutenant as the leader on any more of my missions. Dane Judy Dance still can't scrape together the Brigadier promotion. Good God, how many kills do you need, Dane Judy? What do I have to feed you in order to get you to do your damn job? Superior speed plus 4 mobility, that's going to be fantastic. We will probably put that in our backup Shinobi, who I think may be making their debut next mission. Superior focus, that's just plus willpower. That's sort of hot garbage. Advanced autoloader is something. An advanced laser sight we may find a use for, even if it's only to sell it, although it's not like we need supplies. We still have 1,600. And I'm gonna wrap this up. 2 more days till Dolly Parton finds a new trick. 2 days until we teach that old dog a new trick. And then I figure out that Dolly Parton is in fact a dog in disguise because she's some kind of metamorphosing alien creature, and I have to kill her just to make sure that the world is not overrun by Advent Menace. Dolly Parton is like a Faceless in disguise. I'm telling you, with Faceless running around, I'm killing every dog I see. It's got to be done. If you're a dog, Dolly Parton, I got to take you down. I've seen movies and television. I know how this story ends. Either I preemptively strike you and possibly kill an innocent pooch, or everybody dies. And I'm willing to step up for the plate on that one, because honestly, I'm more of a cat person anyway. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more of cat person Perfidious Pete, I consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every single day, in most of which I don't talk about shooting dogs, because I would still feel bad if I did go to kill what I thought was a murderous alien and it turned out to be somebody's helpless pet. I'd feel bad about that, and then I'd have to walk up to their house carrying the collar and I'd be like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I murdered your dog. I did it with the best of reasons, the greatest of intentions, and I did it to try and save humanity, but I'm sorry, old Biscuit here is, well, he's fetched his last ball. Right now, I fetched my last ball. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.